Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Free American. We're broadcasting on Blog Talk Radio. We're broadcasting on, we got a few other ones we can start up too here. Better do that. We've had a few little problems. Can't get on Blog Talk for some reason. They got a schedule wrong, and they haven't been able to get us up on that. Let me see, get this Winamp started. Come on. Here it comes. All right. We're connected. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Free American Hour. I am your host, Clay Douglas. We are broadcasting on a couple of places here. And hopefully that's working. That's still working. Yes, sir. Okay. And unfortunately, okay, let's see. We've got the we've got a couple of guests here on the idiots that are usually on Talk Show. Sieg Heil, you Nazi son of a bitch, and I do mean son of a bitch. Your mother should have aborted you. You're a cancer. It's not what America is about. You racist, Jew-hating, Nazi-loving bigot. Okay, thank you for your input there, you stupid son of a bitches. Now, folks, this is what is happening not only to me, but Bob Chapman. The grandma has gone, yeah, come on over to Talk Show. You just charge right on over here because I blocked you all on there. And so I really don't care what you say, and I really don't care what your opinion is. I don't, because all you do out there, all these trolls do out there, and much more, is what I want to talk about today. You supposed patriots out there, you've been led around with a little ring in your nose, and well, Ron Paul's the answer, Ron Paul's the answer. Now, it looks like he's just walked away from you. He didn't care about you. Now, I was in a presidential campaign in 1996 with Charles Collins. I met Ron Paul. I met everybody from Pat Buchanan on down. I saw what the Republican Party did, and it's kind of why I refer to the Republicans and the Democrats as two wings of the same bird. I saw how they did Charles Collins. Charles he was a smart man, a banker, one of them, Rhodes Scholar. But he didn't go along with ripping the American people off. And I asked him towards the end of the campaign, what are we going to do after the campaign's over? What are we going to do after the campaign's over? And he had no answer. He didn't know. He didn't know what to do. So I went ahead and continued the Free American because I believe that what people really need to know is the truth. That for you need to know, if you're going to be enslaved, listen to at least know who your masters are. So I talk about the Jewish influence. The Jewish influence has been with us for 4,000 years, maybe even going back to the days of the Sumerians. And these people that are ripping you off are controlling Ron Paul. They're controlling you. You were allowed to know about Ron Paul because basically it neutralized you. Not Ron Paul. Ron's getting old. He's old. Older than I am. I still got a few good years. But he's older than I am. And his son just got a career in politics. Got put in by the Tea Parties. The Tea Parties are controlled. The Tea Party nation went after Ron Paul to demonize him. They split up. They take turns. This is orchestrated, and the Patriot movement has been infiltrated to the point. What they are doing is taking your money. Donate to this politician. Hey, Tea Party needs support. Hey, this needs support. We need support. We need support. We need support. Vote for Ron Paul. Vote for send the money bomb for Ron Paul. Well, what good did that money bomb do you? What good? And, you know, I could have predicted this. I don't usually do this, but I could have predicted this. Because in the last campaign, when I had Ron Paul on the cover of my magazine, I went up to Wisconsin. I went up to Wisconsin to his event to give him a copy of my magazine with him on the cover. I could not do it. His people would not let me see him. They would not let me through to him. They would not let me talk to him. He's never appeared on my show. He's been on Alex Jones because Alex Jones doesn't talk about Jews. Ron Paul doesn't talk about Jews. And it's the Jews that are pulling the strings. It's the Jews that are doing the murders. It's the Jews that are pulling in the drugs. It's the Jews that are running the communist Jews. They're from Russia, from the Black Sea, from the Khazars that are pulling the strings here. And they've been pulling the strings. They pulled the strings of the Caesars. They pulled the strings of Rome. They started the Catholic Church. And the Bible talks about the Jews, talks about the Edomites, talks about who these people really are. And you can't just hate them because they left you all the clues. They've left you all the clues about here, the tares and the wheat. You can be Jewish and be a really good person, possibly. Genetically, maybe the odds are stacked against you. You know, certainly if you're back in the United States, the odds may be stacked against you, but I've known some fine black men that have really rose up and made good on their life. And there have been some Jews that have done that too. As a matter of fact, I've got that right up on the yeah. Let's see. Your opinion of. We want to talk about Rand Paul and Ron Paul and Tasali from living out of the country refers to him as the warmongering program of the traitor Sellite that he is. Cut loose from his father's support, he will quickly go away. No broken record here. Let's see, what do you call yourself? Evil talk, I'd be willing to bet that you're Jewish. The Jews, the Jews, you can't use the word Jew. It's only us that can refer to ourselves as Jews, as the master race, as the superior ones. Okay. Now, and we again. Let me repeat. There have been some really good Jews out there. Aaron Russo, I put him on the cover of my magazine when he ran for governor of Nevada. And I think Henry McCow may he's done a good job. I've been basically checking him out for years, and he's got a take. Hmm. He's got a take on Rand and Ron Paul. Let's see what it is. He says that libertarianism is controlled opposition, part of the phony Illuminati dialectic. And this is coming from Save the Merrills in Canada. Not since Stalin made a pact with Hitler have idealists felt so betrayed, says Anthony Michaels. Rand Paul endorses Mitt Romney last Friday, just days after Romney was anointed at the Bilderberg Conference. Elitists who started financing Ron Paul with millions a few months ago. The backlash among the libertarian community is intense. Libertarian leaders all over the place denouncing him. Adam Kokesh is clearly hurting badly here. On Prison Planet, arguably the most influential pro-Paul outlet, the headlines are about Rand Paul's betrayal. Mike Adams still cannot believe it, wonders if Paul Jr. is getting in to demolish the system from the inside. That's wishful thinking. They put a YouTube video out, ask its viewers to vote to show how they feel. 90% dislike this news. Rand Paul's Facebook page is being inundated with thousands of messages of disgruntled supporters. I mean, come on, folks. You back these people. They're asking you for your money. Support us, support us, support us. I ask you for money, and Clay wants money. He wants money for his books. For his books. He's